Hello YouTube, this is Super Getting Infinity, and we got Madman once again.
Yo!
And we're gonna play one of the Ultimate Genesis games of the Sonic Ultimate Genesis Collection.
Which of course is Sonic the Hedgehog.
The very first one. At least I think so. Alright, surely you're familiar with this game. It's the very first adventure, the Star Sonic, and blah blah blah. If you don't know Sonic, Google it, because at this point, it's everybody
Where
knows
have
Sonic.
you been? It's just...
But anyway, Sonic is... Eggman puts animals into robots, Sonic has to defeat Eggman. That's bluntly put. Sonic the Hedgehog was first released on June 23rd, 1991. On the game's 10th anniversary, they released Sonic Adventure 2 for the Dreamcast. And they released a birthday pack of Sonic Adventure 2, also included the soundtrack, the history book, and a collectible coin. The characters of Sonic the Hedgehog and Dr. Robotnik were designed by former Sega employee Naoto Oshima. In Sonic the Hedgehog anime series, which is like Sonic ZAM, Sonic The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and Sonic Underground, which can burn in hell. Just fucking I can go into a rant with that, but that's irrelevant. Sonic was voiced by Jaleel White, and so were his siblings, like his brother and his sister. I'm just gonna leave that comment there as I jump into this. And that's how you play. You only need the jump button. And holding down while running gets you the spin dash. Or lets you roll, which is an attack.
Which saves my ass more than once.
Alright. For this, I can teach you a special trick. I don't really usually need to use this, but for now I'm gonna do it. You can go straight to the special stage through the level select. And this does counter your total, and if you reset the game over and over, you can pretty much have unlimited tries to get all the chaos emeralds before you start the game.
Exactly, and what this...
I'm not gonna do that, but I'm just showing it off.
Yeah, what this is just a chance to get a chaos emerald.
No, you can keep restarting the game, push the reset button on the Genesis, and do it again.
Yeah.
And it still counts toward the total of how many you have.
Damn.
So essentially, get all 7 before you start level 1. Anyway, I just want to show that off real quick, and now let's really start this game.
And it can be a pain in the ass. Trust me and John.
Well, trust Corey, because really, it's not too much of a game. He has to beat the levels.
Well, I mean the,
I just messed up. That happens.
Yeah. I mean the whole...
Getting 100 rings, what you have to do is beat the... I'll explain that one later, Corey, but... what you have to do is get to the end of the stages to win the stage. If you get to the end of the stage with 50 rings... you get to the bonus stage, which we just had to get a Chaos Emerald. Getting all 7 Chaos Emeralds, or 6 in this case, but... And since I cheated, I'm not really trying, that's why. But yeah, what were you saying, Corey?
I forgot.
You said something about fire level?
Oh, I was talking about the Chaos Emerald thing.
Oh, the Chaos Emeralds can get hard. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like...
It's not as hard as some later bonus stages in other games, but yeah, it can get hard. Alright, let's go. Going crazy with points. Anyway, first, before we move on to the right, usually the exit to each of these stages is towards the right, but some stages involve you having to go up and down and all around, just like sex. And I don't know why we paused there, but yeah.
I could fly!
Right, up here, if you do things correctly, you can actually jump over that, on top of that loop-de-loop, and get a life, as well as a lot of coins. A lot of rings. Jeopardy! If you get 100 rings, you get a life. You get a... yeah, you get a life.
Oh yeah, and if you,
get 100 rings during a bonus stage, you get a continue.
Oh yeah, and if you miss this big ring here, don't worry, you just have to press left and press up.
What?
Oh, if they miss the,
If you miss it, you don't go to the bonus stage.
I mean, if you miss it...
if you don't get it on your first run through, you gotta get it before the sign finishes spinning, is what you should say.
I mean, you can go off screen and then come back on screen. That's what I was trying to say, John.
Alright. Now, I should explain that Sonic the Hedgehog was one of my childhood heroes. Because I just love the way he has this carefree attitude about... Well, it's not carefree, because he has an incredible sense of justice and hates injustice and all that stuff.
That's the photo to Sonic Adventure. That's just
But while you're ahead, behind. Because I don't even know what you're talking about.
Alright. This is spin thing. It's like the cover to Sonic Avenger.
Oh, Sonic Avenger?
Yes.
Alright, let's see.
What, you tell me that
in every third act, it's a boss act. And you can't... And even if you get to the end of the stage with 50 rings, you don't get the bonus stage. So you can't really... So really, all you have to do is worry about surviving, rather than actually getting all the points. So if you get, you can still get 100 rings and get a life if you need one. So no worries there. And you don't have to worry about me not finishing this game, because yeah, I'm pretty much a huge Sonic fan. It's been a while since I played the Genesis ones. So yeah.
And I'm a huge Spyro fan.
Because he won't shut the hell up about it.
Hey!
I'm not, no offense, but I didn't grow up with Spyro.
Well, you grew up with mainly...
I grew up with Crash.
Screw Crash Bandicoot.
Especially his new games.
He just hops around like a retard. He's like, with a mouth wide open.
Well, let's be honest, like, I actually like the cutscenes in the new ones, and the gameplay is good.
I mean...
But it's not Crash Bandicoot. They change it too much. It changed too much and becomes betrayal!
It's just... Yeah, I like the second and third game. It's pretty cool. But the first game is impossible. If you're trying to get to, Crash Bandicoot, don't play the first game.
Oh, Crash 1 is good enough, but Crash 2 out of all 3 of the PlayStation ones, the ones that are the actual Crash Bandicoot kind of gameplays and not like Crash Tag Team Racing or anything like that. The 1, 2, and 3, out of those 3, 2 is actually my favorite. But a lot of people like 3 out of all those 2.
Yeah, I like 3.
So yeah, this is a shield. You can get hit once without losing all your rings.
Yeah, but if these columns right here like crush you,
it doesn't matter. Even if you have like a million rings, they'll still kill you because you get crushed. And this can happen with anything, really.
Oh, and you see that? Isn't that a Flicky?
That's Casper.
Oh yeah.
That's apparently a pig, but I don't know why.
That's Casper.
That's weird. What even is that? Like, is it supposed to be a pig? Like, it says in the manual that it is a pig, like, so, what the hell?
Yeah, and you gotta watch out for these columns right here, because if you go too fast, those things will fall on top of your head.
Yeah. Okay, we can get up there. Eventually! What stage is this? Act 1?
Act 2.
Now, honestly, the Sonic the Hedgehog games really aren't that long if you know what you're doing. So, with that said, I know what I'm doing. So, this shouldn't take more than 5 parts. I mean, they're not all like 2-minute long stages, mind you. Unless, if I'm rushing. That ring is hard to get, so you may want to be careful sometimes because of the way the hills are. Because the hills are alive with the sound of jump on it! And we're at the stage. Oh god. Oh god!
That hurts!
No, I almost messed up. If you get enough rings in a special stage, I think I mentioned this before, but getting enough rings in the special stage allows you to get a continue. And continues are your best friend because it lets you survive a game over, basically. Like, yeah, that's basically what a continue is. Let's see. Strangely enough, I didn't actually grow up too much with the Genesis. I played a lot of Genesis games, but I didn't really grow up with it. I grew up with more than the Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64.
See, like me, I grew up with the PlayStation, and I grew up with Spyro and Mario and all those other.
Mario's not on PlayStation.
Well,
Mario is on PlayStation
my
now.
first console was Nintendo, but the one that what I really grew up with was PlayStation, and that.
Yeah. And you gotta be careful. Look at the blocks to know where the lava's coming.
Yeah, I did.
Look, see. Block, you can tell. Like, you just have to not rush too much when you know where lava's coming. Here you have to rush. Otherwise you can get crushed by that lava. Killed by that lava.
And we found out by Goku, that's not a good thing.
Goku didn't die by lava.
Got burned?
By what? The sun? It didn't.
Lava.
When?
When he was fighting Frieza.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my butt's on fire!
So about that Frieza is the line Corey always somehow brings up.
Yeah, hey, don't do that to me, man. You remember that one time we were hanging out with that one dude and you talked about, damn, Zelda for an hour.
Oh, it wasn't even an hour. It was like 5 hours talking about the timeline.
It was like,
and
screw
I was
you.
explained it. Like I was trying to figure that one out.
Yeah, I was sitting quietly in the corner. I was finally said, "Shut up, let's play a game."
There is that glitch about that. I already know about that. But yeah. Now, if you stay down, you can get to a special area, but I'm just gonna go through the game. I don't really need the secrets too much. And this is a worm. You have to roll. You can jump on its head, but it's really tricky to do. It's safer to just roll into it. But you can't roll into its tail or anything like that.
Because you will get stung. I have done it many times.
Or something like that. Here, be careful. Fire shoots up when you get near these things.
Almost to 50. There we go.
Now, let's see if I can keep it. Oh, almost stylish. And beautiful. There we go.
What? Did those little Casper things go through the wall?
It's Casper. He's a ghost. He can go through walls. Now, if you consistently jump on these blocks, you can get more and more points. Points don't really matter, so I just thought I'd mention that.
Yeah, why do they have them?
Oh, points. Oh, I don't remember. Like, I think I remember one time getting like a life after getting like 100,000 or a million or something like that. But that's way too much. You barely even notice it. Get this thing before you move on. That way you can get all these rings and move on faster. Now, do I like this over Mario? I actually think they're good for different reasons. Like, sometimes I'm with Sonic, but other times I'll be with Mario. Like, I love Super Mario World, like, I'm not gonna lie about that.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't there a secret in there, I believe? Nope. Shit. Whoa. That was close. Don't want to die here.
See? Yeah, that was one of my games back in the day, too.
There we go. And I think the exit's out here. Up here, right? Magical!
Yes. But John can tell you I have a personal vendetta against Nintendo. So
why?
You remember they screwed over Resident Evil fans?
Ow.
For Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, they remade it. You see, Nintendo remade Resident Evils 1, 2, and 3, and they made a brand new one called Resident Evil 0, and neglected to ship this over to the PlayStation.
Port it, you mean?
2. Yeah, port it to the PlayStation 2. So they really kept
by the way, yay!
And they really kept a lot of PlayStation gamers like myself in the dark.
Well, I guess you could say during that era that there were more Capcom games. Like Beautiful Joe and Resident Evil 4 was originally made on the GameCube, but then got ported over to the PS2 with added features. With Beautiful Joe, they added Dante from Devil May Cry, which I don't even think that's canon, but can be, I guess. Not really, but
in Resident Evil 4,
they added 8 separate ways as well as Mercenaries mode,
and that huge laser cannon thing,
which you unlock by beating separate ways, I believe.
No, you have to beat the,
Mercenaries with 5 stars each character.
No, you
I
have
remember it being bullshitfully hard. Which actress is 3?
Not personal mode, but the, professional
mode? Professional. Oh yeah, you're right. Because at that point, who gives a crap?
Yeah, I beat it and it was ungodly hard, but the damn gun is worth it.
Oh, to me, it's not worth it. I was good. I remember going through the game with just the Chicago typewriter and infinite rocket launcher.
Yeah, but
what's the point of that? For this, you have to roll, I guess.
Yeah, but that gun was just worth it. It was just, well, like, if you charge it up all the way, you can kill everybody on the screen, even bosses. Well, bosses take 2 hits.
Right. Anyway, I know we're over the 15-minute mark, but I know for damn sure I'm not going to get copyrighted off of this game, at least I hope not.
Come on, Sega, have a heart.
Right, like, I know you blocked Shining Force, and if you block me saying, just because I said the word Shining Force, I'm gonna be pissed, and I'm gonna sue. But, and I'm joking, Sega, calm down.
And bring Shining Force back, it's an awesome game.
Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing, like, a remake for it. I mean, not now, because of the new Fire Emblem that came out. That actually looks like a pretty damn fantastic game for 3DS.
Yeah, but still,
it plays similarly like Shining Force, actually.
Yeah, all I'm saying is make a 4th one, Sega.
4th Shining Force? They did, didn't they?
No, they only made 3.
Yeah, the Shining, Shining in the Darkness or something.
No, that's the 3rd one.
No, that's the 1st one.
No.
Shining Force 1 and 2 is the 2nd and 3rd one.
How do you know?
I read the biography that's in this game.
Really?
Yeah, they say it flat out that the Shining in the Darkness, if that's the real title, is the actual title, is the 1st one. And it actually doesn't play similarly to like the Shining Force games. It plays more like those point-and-click games, I guess I could say. Oh no! That's not gonna say. This is Act 3, right?
So.
Alright, then we don't have to worry too much about getting... I died by the side of the spike, didn't I?
Uh-oh.
God damn it! Alright, simple thing. Just be careful about those things. You can't get killed. And you can't stand on top of the spike either.
You see, the trick is not to fall in the boiling lava.
No shit, Sherlock. Ow.
Now that looks like a flaming beer mug.
Is dinner ready yet, by the way? Like,
what?
I don't know. Is dinner ready yet?
I'll go check.
No, you won't. Stay here.
No.
Because after the part, I'm gonna go check. Oh no, I've been left behind. And you just heard case closed, or whatever that number show is.
Not CSI, but
something not really like it. What's that one show? Let's just give it. I think it's like that one show. I think it's called Numbers, right?
No, it's not Numbers. It's Criminal Minds.
There we go. That's the show that's on in the background.
It's okay.
I like the show. Like, it's okay. Like, it's not like my favorite show ever. So, but if it's on TV and I notice it, I'll just watch it for like a minute while I'm working or studying.
It looks like he has a
Alright, got past this stage. How many castles do I have? 4? 5? 3? I don't know. Let's find out after this break! After the jazz music.